Hey guys, what is going on today? Bojo here, and yes, we are finally back with our NHL 17 franchise mode following the Carolina Hurricanes. I'll explain it later, guys, but yes, we're finally back. I finally had some time to really record this. I mean, I've had time, but like I said, I'll explain the whole thing later, but I kind of lost interest in the series a bit, but I actually have some time now. I really want to just get back into the recording swing on all my series and really just start grinding these things out again for you guys, because I know a bunch of yous really enjoy these videos, so that's why I'm going to start flowing back into all of our regular series as soon as I can. So, first time touching franchise mode in a while, and I have to figure out exactly where the hell we have been. So I know we're in free agency right now. I have approached some players already, as you guys can see right here. Marty Hansel is the only player, right, that we have really approached roster-wise, because I wanted to get some opinions from you as well about who we should go after and reach out to probably sign for our team. Marty Hansel was the one person I needed because we needed a third-line center, I believe. So we reached out to him. All these are prospects. We need to fill out our team with some roster players, and we need to unload salary cap because we have $25 million worth of cap available. So we need to reach out to some players and get our roster filled up. Now, going through the comments section for you guys, I have definitely viewed it over and seen who I should go after the most, and I'll obviously send out some contracts to the players that you guys wanted me to send some out to. So Carl Alsner was the very first player on that list. The top defenseman right there. 3 teams are interested in him, but we can sign him for as long as we want because we have cap. I'm thinking Boston, Buffalo, and Edmonton are all interested in Carl Alsner. So I'll give him $6 million for a 3-year deal. Why not? 3-year deal for $6 million. For Carl Alsner for a top 2 defenseman pretty much for us until our younger players will be able to grow into it. But a nice top pairing of him and Justin Falk will actually be pretty nice. Drops Hannafin down. He'll drop Pesci and what's his face? Pesci and it's not Slavin. Is it Slavin? I think it's Slavin. That'll drop Pesci and Slavin down, and then maybe Sanheim might be able to get into the top 4 role. We'll have to see, maybe move one of those guys up as well, but maybe we should also sign a top 4 guy in addition, but we shall see. But $6 million for Carl Alsner I think probably would be enough, although I can offer him a ton more. We'll see, reach out to that and get him. Goaltenders, we needed the goaltender. Ben Bishop is available right now. Let's get him. You guys want me to get him. $7 million for Ben Bishop, only one team is interested in him. I'm thinking the 2-year deal honestly would be perfectly fine for Ben Bishop, so I'm going to offer him up around $7.6 million for 2 years for Ben Bishop. Hopefully he takes that. Once again, we have plenty of cap to get it done. Our backup situation I think will be fine, because if we sign Ben Bishop, we can pretty much get rid of Eddie Lack, and then we can keep Cam Ward as our backup. I don't know what we'll do with Eddie Lack, probably just trade him for a draft pick or something along the lines, but Bishop will be good. And then forward-wise, was there any forwards that you guys wanted me to get? A lot of people were reaching out to Tyler Johnson, but once again, I'm not really too sure I want to go after Johnson. I probably would be perfectly fine with keeping Marty Hansel. I think we need a 4th-line player, so I definitely want to get some depth players for sure on 2-way contracts, like Alexander Burrows. He's got a good defensive category. David Moss, not bad. I might get Burrows here on a 2-way. 1 year, $1 million for Alexander Burrows will be pretty good for depth. Let's get him. I gotta make sure I keep an eye on my contracts as well. Let's see. Do I want to go after Tyler Johnson? I already reached out to Marty Hansel. Getting Johnson for that 2nd line would really be great. A lot of you guys wanted me to reach out to him, so you know what? I'll reach out to him. If he doesn't accept, that's perfectly fine, but I'm thinking like maybe a 4-year deal for you, Johnson, at like $6.6 or $6.5 million for 4 years for Tyler Johnson. I think that'd be a pretty good deal. So we'll do that. I reached out to a couple depth players as well. I think we're pretty good for reaching out to all these guys, because I did some rookie signings off screen for you guys as well. So let's just advance some days here, upgrade and maintain. Yep, let's go to do this first. Actually, you know what? Well, we're in the off season. Do we really need to upgrade and maintain things in the off season? I guess the parking lot is really great, so let's upgrade that. I'll take a look at my owner goals by the time that oh, did I hit upgrade or repair? Insufficient funds. Ooh, that's really not great. It's not good. Did I upgrade my parking lot instead of actually repair? Oh, upgrade in process. Whoops. That's where, that's not a bingo. I meant to hit repair and not upgrade. Whoops. Well, we'll be getting a lot of profit when the season comes around, I would think. So it's under inefficient funds for right now. So hopefully things will be good. Great. So Jeremy Bracco, rejected. Blake Spears accepted. Wickman, Sammy Niku. Okay, so he's gonna go to another team. Those are just some of the rookie players, but that's fine. We can get some new ones. Marty Hansel rejected. He's going to Colorado. Okay. Alexander Burrows accepted. Nico Mikola rejected. David Kase accepted. Okay, we're still waiting on Bishop and Johnson. Ben Bishop has accepted. Tyler Johnson did reject. Okay, my team is going to win. Perhaps more money. Carl Alsner rejected. He went to Buffalo. Jesus, man. That's the unfortunate side of playing on hard mode, is that players will not want to join your team because of the fact that they do want to they want to win, and you know, other teams have a better like group in grouping in place so that they don't want to join your team. But all right, let's go after Tyler Johnson again. He said more money might change his mind, so you know what, Tyler, I have money. I definitely have money. 7 mil, 3 years. I still have $17 million worth of cap space. We did get Ben Bishop, which is really nice. Let me see. So we do need another defenseman though. Somebody was saying Trevor Daley might not be bad for like 2 years, 85. Wouldn't be terrible. Schuster I was thinking as well, because he's an unrestricted free agent. That might be pretty nice. So let me see if I can grab up Trevor Daley to play alongside. We could bring Jason Wisniewski back to Carolina. Let's try to get Trevor Daley for like 4.8, 3 years for Trevor Daley, and then let's try to get Schuster on that 2-year deal for let's try to get him for 4 mil. No teams are interested in him, but that's fine. And then I still needed like a depth player as well, because a lot of those rookies rejected. So I could always go out and sign a couple guys. Did Burrows go with another team? I think Burrows went with another team. Or maybe he actually accepted, I don't know. Let's see. Depth players. Dominic Moore. Dominic Moore is a really good two-way type of player here. I'll put there. Put you on a two-way. Dominic, we'll see if that entices you on a two-way deal. Okay, let's do that. And then we'll advance a day. Advance a day. Advance a day. Keep advancing days. Dominic Moore rejected. Okay, you didn't want a two-way offer. Schuster accepted. That's good. So we got Schuster, which is always nice. Trevor Daley rejected. I want to win now. More money may change my mind though. Once again, Tyler Johnson did accept, so we did get Tyler Johnson boys on our squad. I still need that defenseman though. Well, I got Schuster, but he's not really going to help out our team right now. I need somebody on the top 6. So you know what? I'm a big spender in free agency right now. I still got 8 mil left to worry about here. Do I really want Trevor Daley? I could go after a guy like maybe like Chris Russell. His overall might be downwards. He's a top 4 though. It's Trevor Daley. That'd be really nice. Yeah, let's just try to get him. I'm gonna bump it down to 2 years. Let's go up to 4.875. Come on, Trevor. That's more than enough for you. That is more than enough for you right there. Advanced days, advanced days. If he doesn't accept, then we'll just run what we have. We'll put Schuster into the lineup somewhere. Advanced days, rejected, still doesn't want it. Alright, so screw Trevor Daley. We don't want you anyway. That's perfectly fine. I think we're just going to run with what we got here in Carolina. It might be a shitty team once again, but you know what? That is perfectly fine. So, okay, player meetings. Let's do this first. Once again, I gotta get adjusted to. Oh, I can't do player meetings right now. That's unfortunate. A little bit unfortunate right there, but I'll figure it out in due time. So I can't do that right now, which is okay. Owner is unhappy. Let's see what the owner's goals are this year, if they updated yet. Okay, so no, he didn't want that. Okay, so it's still under. It's all under last year right now. I think we're done with free agency. If there's still more rookies to sign in, like the by the time the season does begin, I can obviously sign the guys as I see fit. But I think we're good to get this underway here. Just go to the end of free agency. I think we're good. I don't know if I have any RFAs. I don't think I do. But it's good that we filled up our cap space a good bit. We're definitely a lot closer to the cap now. We would have had some serious issues if we would have went into this year with $25 million worth of cap space. That's definitely a no-no. They would have allocated that cap money to our higher end players, and we definitely don't want that happening. We want to spread some love around, get some new players in. Carolina might not be a bad team this year. We got a really good goalie, it seems. We got Tyler Johnson, which will definitely help out. Schuster, I think, will definitely help out. Did we get Hansel? I don't think we got Marty Hansel. He went to Colorado, and Alsner went to Buffalo. So we missed out on some good players that we definitely wanted to try to get onto our team, but I'm glad that we got two former Tampa Bay Lightning players in Ben Bishop and Tyler Johnson on our squad. So they will definitely find their way into our lineup for sure. But we're going to simulate through here, get to the beginning of the year. We'll see what all of our allocations, budgets, and things like that. I wonder if I have to switch everything back up again since we're still doing like the season ticket drive for this year and things like that. So I'll have to see what is the what the situation with that is going to be. But for right now, I think we should be pretty Gucci for that. Alright, so I think I'm just going to exit out of the calendar now since we are in September. I think I'm just going to do some advancing days here to get through this a little bit quicker. It's taking a long time to sim here on September 1st. Okay, so that stopped. That's fine. Definitely the parking lot and things like that and maintenance things are definitely upgraded. So now I'm just going to go to advanced days. Okay, so season ticket drive has ended. The season ticket drive has ended. Sold the following amounts of tickets. So club seats. Looks like we sold about more than 80% for our season tickets for all of our things, which is really good. We didn't sell out completely, but you know what? 80% of all of our season ticket stuff that's not bad at all, to say the least. Not bad at all, to say the very least. So I'm happy with 80%. That is more than accommodating for us here. So are we losing profits right now, or are we gaining profits? I can't tell. Okay. I have provided you with extra money for this upcoming season based on the profit you earned last year. Okay, so we get an extra $100,000 to our available funds. Feel free to spend on anything you like. Thank you for that. Okay, it's a new season, so let's get right down to business. I have set goals for the upcoming season that I would like you to accomplish. Have a look and ensure that you are clear on my expectations. Evaluating. Okay, so let's review the goals for this year. 86% of my $7.625 million expected profit. Okay, so he wants us to make around 7.6 mil in profit this year. Okay. Secondary goals, our concessions need an upgrade, so we need to increase the concession and the team stores. Okay, so those are two upgrades that we need to do throughout the year as well to get those secondary goals. I think the secondary goals are probably something we can definitely get done by upgrading the concessions and the team store by 1, and then hopefully, as a result, that might help us out to increase our budgets. Okay, so let's take care of the team first. Let's manage the contract situation here. Take a look at all of our players' overalls and actually see what we're looking at here for our main roster players. Okay, so for our goaltender combo, it looks like we're going to have Ben Bishop and Cam Ward as our 1-2 punch. I'm going to have to figure out what I need to do here with Eddie Lack with 2.7. He's on the final year of his deal. He's a backup, right? 81. I could shop him around the league to see if there's any team that'd be interested in a goalie like Eddie Lack, but keeping him, honestly, would not be a bad idea, keeping him up on the roster. You know, his overall might go down because of his morale not being able to play. But if I could trade him, definitely I want to trade him. Maybe trade Cam Ward more than that, because I think he'll hold a little bit better trade value than Eddie Lack would. Because both of them are on the final year of their deals. I could put both of them up on my trading block and see if any teams actually approach me. But Ben Bishop is going to be our main guy right here. 30 years old, 88 overall, signed in the off season. He's going to be our number 1 tendy right now. We actually have a decent goaltender here in Carolina for the time being. Okay, for our prospects, Altull is up at a 77. Nedeljkovic is at a 74, so that's good. They'll be the 1-2 punch in the AHL once again. And then Callum Booth right down there at a 66. And Burgundy, who was the drafted guy we drafted in the second round, Pete Burgundy, who's 68. So He'll play in juniors. Kellen Booth will be able to get, I think, juniors as well. No, he's actually on AHL deal, so I'll have to figure out what to do with him. But goaltenders, it looks like we're fine. Defenseman, what do we got rolling here for defense? So, Justin Falk still at 88. Noah Hannafin, 84. Brett Pesce's up to an 84. Damn, Pesce got a nice upgrade. Look at that. He was 82, I think, at the end of the year. He's back. He's up to an 84 now, so that's good. Pesce is definitely progressing pretty well. Only 22. Still is a top 6 defenseman, but at 84 overall, I'm definitely happy with that. Schuster's at 83. He's top 6 as well. Ryan Murphy is at an 82. He's top 6, so he's actually ready to play on the main roster right now. Trevor Carrick, once again, we don't need him. And then in the system, Jacob Slavin is also at an 84. So him and Pesce are progressing very, very well. Sanheim's at 82, so he's top 6. So we have a lot of top 6 defensemen available. And then here come the prospects. Jake Bean is up at a 78. Hayden Fleury is up at a 77. So I think I know Hayden Fleury will play AHL, I think, again. I don't know if he played last year, but pretty sure Hayden Fleury will play this year. And I think Jake Bean can play AHL now. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to double check. I don't think he can. But McEwen's up at a 70 as well. So the prospects are coming. They're coming. So how many defensemen do we technically have now? So Slavin and Sanheim, that makes 2. Falk, Hannafin is 4. Pesce, Schuster is 6. And then Murphy is number 7. So we technically do have 7 defensemen, which is nice. Would have been nice if one of them might have been depth, but unfortunately that's not the case here. So I mean, we do have we have a lot of 84s now, which is really good. We have Falk, who's obviously our still top guy, but then we have Slavin, Pesce, and Hannafin are all 84. Schuster's 83 and Murphy's 82. I think Murphy wouldn't be against sitting on the bench as a depth player. You know, that wouldn't be too bad. Schuster's making that money, so obviously we really should play Schuster, and he's a defensive defenseman, something that we need on the squad, because Schuster's defense, Murphy's offense, Pesce is 2-way, Hannafin's 2-way, Falk is 2-way, and then I think Sanheim is 2-way, and Slavin's 2-way. Yeah, so we have plenty of 2-way defensemen, but we need a defensive defenseman like Schuster to get out there on the PK and lineups like that. So I think we definitely should play Schuster. I think Murphy can sit out. We have enough offensively minded players. So we'll have Schuster as the one defensive guy. Everybody else, all the other 2-ways will play on the team. So defense is looking good, and the prospects are definitely on their way, which is nice to see. Right wingers, Lindholm up at 85 now. He's a second line player. Good. That's what I like to see out of Elias Lindholm, getting that progression. Stepaniak 82, Stallberg 81, Nestercell at an 80, still a depth player. That's good. Okay, in the system, Valentin Zykov is at an 80 overall, and he's a 4th line forward, but I'm not really comfortable with that defensive category at all. Stick checking's good, but defensive awareness is not great. Julian Gauthier is up at the 74. Tolchinsky's at 72. Okay, they're working their way up. Left wingers, Skinner 87. Did he drop down? I think he might have dropped down a bit. He's a 2nd line forward now. Maybe he went up. I forget. Was he at 86? Maybe he went up to an 87. I think maybe he went up a little bit. Tiva Teravayan definitely went up. 85 now, which is nice. 2nd line player. Oh, we did get Burrows. Okay. I thought we didn't get Burrows. I guess we did. Depth player, that's good. Joachim Nordstrom, depth player. Payarvi, minor league scorer. He'll go back down to the AHL to help out those teams. Phil look at the nice little upgrade there for Di Giuseppe. He was a depth player last year. He bumped up to an 82, and now he's a 3rd line scorer, so that's really nice for him. Sebastian Aho is definitely on his way up as well. One more year, and I think Aho can definitely play. 76. Brock McGinn is 75 overall, 23 years old. Not really great defensively, so he will probably play AHL again. Nothing really too fantastic there on the left side. And then Tyler Johnson is at an 87, which is really good. And Jordan Stahl is both at 87. So we'll have to see who goes first line here. Stahl is definitely more defensive minded. Johnson is definitely more offensively minded, but they're still both great defensively. Johnson's faceoffs kind of suck, but still. Victor Rask is up at a 86 as well. So maybe we can put Johnson on the wing because his faceoffs aren't great. Victor Rask definitely has better faceoffs. Maybe we can run with a first line of like Skinner, Johnson, and Stahl. That'd be pretty good. We could put Rask on the 2nd pair with Lindholm and Teravainen. That could be working out pretty good. I'm actually creating these lamps in my head too. McClement and Richards are depth players, but they'll probably play fourth line more than likely. And then in the system, Nolan Patrick, 1 year in the AHL will do him fine. Don't want to boost him up right away. He's up at a 79. He'll be ready to play next year, obviously, for our team. He'll probably get third line next year, but he'll be ready. He'll be ready. Let him get 1 good year in the AHL, or junior, I think, yeah. Let Nolan Patrick play 1 year in junior, and then we'll get him back up immediately. So, let's just take a look at the forwards here and see what my lineup is going to be, because I think I have created it for the forwards. I think we move Johnson to a wing. I think that'd be probably best case scenario. Move him to a left wing. Actually, no. Skinner's a righty on the left wing. Oh, we'll move him to a right side. So we'll do Skinner on the left, Stahl in the middle, and Johnson on the right. And then second pair, we could have Victor Rask in the middle, Lindholm on his right, and Teravainen on his left. Third line, oh, we still didn't get that third line center that I wanted because we didn't get Hansel. Maybe I could look in free agency again. Maybe I make a trade for a third line center. Well, the thing is, I'm gonna have my third line center in Nolan Patrick. Do I call him up right away? Do I make that move and put Nolan Patrick on the team this year to play third line? That'd be ballsy, wouldn't it? Because I think Stepniak's a third liner. Okay, so he can play there. DiGiuseppe, I'll call him up. He'll play third line. And then I need another third line player. What is DiGiuseppe? He is a left wing. Stepniak's a right wing, so I do need that third line center. And then fourth line, McClement, obviously. Mike Richards, I would think. Yeah, McClement and Richards. And then I need another fourth line player. Burroughs, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, I put Zykov in there. I could throw Nolan Patrick on fourth line. I could call him up to play that third line center role. That could be something I do, man. That could be really something I do. Call up Nolan Patrick to play third line center this year. Am I that ballsy to do that? That'd be crazy. But I think that's what our offense looks like. Our top six is actually really good now that we picked up Johnson. He really fills it out pretty well. Tap Skinner, Stahl, and him, and then Rask, Lindholm, and Teravainen. So the top six looks pretty good. And then Stepniak and DiGiuseppe on the third pair. We need a center, and then Burroughs, McClement, and Richards, I would think, or maybe Stahlberg as well. Well, Stahlberg's a depth forward. We have plenty of depth players. We have Stahlberg, Netrasel, and Pyarvi. Well, more just Netrasel and Stahlberg and Nordstrom are our depth players up here. So we can keep them up there on the lineup. We have plenty of depth players to fill out for forward-wise, which is nice, but maybe we do make that move. Call up Nolan Patrick. Let him play third line center this year. Why not? Give him the time. And then defensemen, I think we're going to roll with Falk and Hannafin, Pesci and Slavin, Schuster, and Sanheim, I think is what we're going to do. Let Ryan Murphy be the guinea pig, I guess you'd say. Or we could let Sanheim play AHL, either or. Because he is younger than Murphy, but maybe that'll stun his growth a little bit. Still, I'd rather have Sanheim get better than Ryan Murphy, in my personal opinion, but we shall see about that. Carrick will go back down, and then goaltenders is going to be Bishop and Ward. We'll have to figure out what we need to do with Eddie Lack. So I think our lineup is set. We have a big question mark over that third line center role is our big question mark right there of who is going to fill that spot. But the team is looking pretty nice for this coming year. So let me go to owner here. I think once preseason ends, we get to do promotion nights again, so that'll pop up. But once again, I already went under this. We all need to propose relocation. Not yet. Not yet. We're going to see what happens this year, and then maybe, just maybe, we go to Hartford next year. Maybe we go back to Hartford next year. Arena facilities. Yep, we want to definitely check this out. Upgrade and maintain. Am I still insufficient funds? I do have 2.48 for my arena budget so far. Do I just upgrade right away? Should we do that? How much is that going to cost? Upgrading would cost 0.4, so I'd still have 2 mil for the team store, which wouldn't be bad. Or do I upgrade concessions, which would be 6? I want to take the initiative and upgrade our team store right there. So let's do that. We'll upgrade that. That'll take 2.5 weeks, pretty much 2 weeks, 2.5 and a day, pretty much to upgrade that. So our owner is actually happy, is not upset anymore. He's pretty happy. I could upgrade the concessions as well, but I want to keep some of my things available for arena budget. So we don't need to do that. We could repair it, but 75 is pretty good right now. We don't have to worry about that until people start bitching and complaining about that. And then I will set prices off camera for you guys, because I know all you guys definitely don't want to watch that. I'll do some setting of prices off camera for sure. And I think that's it. Promotions will definitely pop up, and I think we're good. I'll check out the AHL team again. I'll see what my prospects are looking like, if I need to fill out the team a little bit better to make Charlotte good, so they can maybe go to another back-to-back postseason appearance. But I think this is a good little nice episode to transition back into our franchise mode here. So let me know what you guys think. You saw our lineup. Here's what our edit line screen looks like. Obviously, I'm going to need to do roster moves, calling up some players up and down. But what do you think our lineup should look like coming into the next year? Because as I have mentioned, big spots, question marks are the third line center role, because we have 2 wingers for that third line center, and our top 6 is pretty much set in stone, because we're going to move Johnson to a wing and see how he pans out there. And we have the left wing and the right wing on the third line, but we need the center, and we have the fourth line all planned out. So third line center role is a big question mark. Do we put Nolan Patrick in there possibly? And then for our defense, I think our defense is pretty much set in stone as well, but we need to figure out if we want to play Travis Sanheim or if we want to put in Ryan Murphy on our defensive pairing for this coming year. If we still should play Schuster, I think we should, because he's making $4 million. Why not? And then goaltendings. We know we're going to have Ben Bishop. We know we're going to have Cam Ward. What do we do with Eddie Lack? Do we put both Ward and Lack on the trading block, or should we try to swing a deal for Eddie Lack and see what we can get back for him right away? So a lot of things for you guys to help me out in the comments, a lot of stuff for me to process, and then we will see what we can do with our squad coming into year number 2, finally, with the Carolina Hurricanes here in our franchise mode. But thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe as always. Leave some suggestions down below for what we should do for team makeup and how we should approach this year. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.